Critical and indispensable. Non-governmental organizations' role in disaster. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the NGOs that I have posted here. The American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, United Way, Goodwill. But guess what? There is estimated to be worldwide approximately 3.7 million NGOs. Important facts about NGOs. An NGO is a non-governmental organization that is independent of governments and international governmental organizations. They are usually funded by donations, but some avoid formal funding altogether and are run primarily by volunteers. NGOs are highly diverse groups of organizations engaged in a wide range of activities, and they take on different forms in different parts of the world. These organizations expand the reach of the government and do work that the government is unable to fulfill at the moment. Some have charitable status, and others are registered for tax exemption based on recognition of social purposes. Others may be political or religious in nature. Since the end of World War II, NGOs have had an increasing role in international development and the alleviation of poverty. From everything that I have gathered, there are three main components to an NGO: the visionary, the volunteer, and the donor. You might ask, why are NGOs so great in disaster? Well, they deal with the heart of the matter. Administrators, other employees, and volunteers are generally passionate about the work that they do, helping to meet the needs of others. It's not profit-based. However, NGOs function perfectly in a capitalistic democratic society. People can give as much of their time and money as they choose to. A recent example of the important role of NGOs is the disaster relief effort in Nepal. In 2015, an earthquake with the magnitude of 7.8 hit Nepal. It's also called the Gorkha earthquake, and it produced devastating landslides. It killed approximately 9,000 people, and many thousands more were injured. 600,000 structures in Kathmandu and other nearby towns were either damaged or destroyed. NGOs such as the Red Cross and Red Crescent have long-standing disaster prevention programs which cover a large range of natural hazards. Also, CARE Nepal and Save the Children, among many others, steadily donate and appeal for donations for flood and landslide emergencies. Millions of dollars have been contributed to the disaster relief due to the influence and efforts of NGOs on the ground in Nepal. Here's a special message from me to you. Over the course of my career, I have worked in the private sector. I also spent almost 16 years in local government. However, I have always had the desire to work within an organization whose primary mission is to help people in need. That's what an NGO does primarily. Maybe I'll get the opportunity one day. I hope that you gained valuable information from my presentation. I thought I would say goodbye to you all in front of one of my favorite portraits in my home, which is a portrait of King Tut. It's my favorite because my son brought it back as a gift to me from his trip to Egypt a couple of months ago. Anyway, I hope that you all have a great rest of your summer, and may God bless you and keep you safe. Bye now.